Brr, 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 brr.
I can help you target her location. And the Slayers, using the tether.
Yes, that would be most useful.
Butter me, daddy.
No harm must come to her. She is the heart of Argent.
Whatever that means.
Then why didn't she use her sorcery against us?
The true scope of that human's power is unknown to her. The ceremony.
You are
It
American
must be
1776 said every time you say butter me daddy, I stop regretting the things I TDS with.
Listen, but mine, I don't have time to think about mine, you know what I mean? They just kind of blur out. You have time to think about it because you have to write it out.
Now give to me what is owed. Return our god to us.
Close the gate.
But our god. I'm assuming we're the god, right? Butter me, Gotti. Is this game capped at 60? Like, no matter what? Okay, no, vertical sync caps it at 60 for whatever reason. Why does vertical sync cap it at 60? Did my monitor break again?
You are American 1776 said slather me goth daddy.
See, now you're thinking with portals. It did. Why did it reset? Why does it keep going back to 165? Toothless, what's up? How's it going? So now if we turn that on, it should lock it at 165, right? No. Son, oh, maybe. Nope.
You've tried to attack your...
These are the things that keep me up at night. Here, 1 second while I fix this. NVIDIA app. No, not the NVIDIA app. We want the NVIDIA control panel, actually. Come on. How do you say the thing? It is exclamation point TTS and then space whatever you want your message to be. Okay, no, now it's set to 165. We should be good now.
Break through to Azric's fortress. Look out for damaged Atlands. You may have to repair one to
That's fine, that's fine. I still don't know how to turn off the upscaler. Is it just TAA? We will turn reflex mode on though.
The target.
Alright, let's party.
Toothless underscore said I love helicopter
Helicopter, helicopter. They got shields now too? Oh, he looks freaking sick. That like classic Doom Demon. It's that time of week again, everybody, where I gotta remember how to play this game. Helicopter, helicopter. You go to sleep, you go to sleep. Oh, yep. That's GG. Frickin' worms. Helicopter, helicopter. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
Toothless underscore said hi. Daddy.
I don't like the slow between daddy. Butter me, daddy. American's favorite saying. That's why we keep saying it, obviously. How do we get up here?
You Are American 1776 said if they made a movie about me it'd be called How to Train Your Snake.
That's concerning. Oh, that's how. Ooh. How to find your snake. That just does not seem like a jump we could make. Secret tunnel. Alright, let me see how this is going. How do I get more bills? You just, you get 1,500 for your first message of the day, and then you get like 25 every minute for watching, something along those lines. Alright. It's the tech support stream because we're trying to make sure everything's actually working. Oh yeah, the stream's looking much better though. So much clearer. We get a new weapon? We get a new weapon? No, we already had that, didn't we? Or is this the alternative? Oh, we got the grenade launcher, which was a cannon launcher. The rocket launcher fires slow projectiles that explode and deal heavy damage on contact. Use it in close range can be risky, but the explosion can... Toothless, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome to the House of Fate. The rocket launcher is a second launcher glass gun. So it shares it with the grenade launcher. That makes sense.
Underscore said jerking. Sucking, rubbing.
Nah, that's no fun. I mean, it is fun, but That's no fun to use TTS for. Oh yeah, stream's looking real good. Alright, now we can close that. I just wanted to see if it was blurry or not. Hey, I'm bored. I mean, that tends to be what people do when they're bored. Not the message part of it, but you know, doing those things. Butter me, daddy.
Alert. 2 hell cannons detected.
We're in frickin' super hell.
You are American 1776 said House of Fate more like Twister Bin.
Listen, I'm trying to build a wholesome community, and so far the only thing people seem to be listening to is the whole part of that statement. Nope, not tab. We want that. That's what we want. However, I would like to know where some secrets are. Guess it doesn't matter. We'll kind of just find them on our own, won't we? How do you do what?
After you take those out, we'll be clear to get one of those Atlins working
Drugs.
again.
Updating markers.
Welcome in, Kill. Howbeit. The TTS thing? You were doing TTS. Just explanation point TTS. Okay, so there's no way of doing it from here. We just gotta unlock it or whatever. No, on your streams. Oh, I'm using a program called StreamerBot and a side program that works with it called SpeakerBot, and that allows you to do TTS. Look up TTS or look up SpeakerBot TTS, and there's some pretty good guides.
Start making the Chapland with an auto
As one should. Any has Steam given you any update on the deck?
76 said streamer bot more like Steamy bot.
I mean, with how we use it, yes. Why am I having so much trouble here?
Underscore said I like waffle 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 waffle.
I too like waffles. I like the normal kind.
Said Wednesday.
So at least that doesn't leave you computerless for too long, technically. I seem to have gone brain dead and forgot how to throw the freaking shield for a second there.
My plugin said, however, I am using my laptop for rendering. I have to be careful with the joints of the laptop screen compared to the base.
I thought it was dead though, like it wasn't functioning at all. No, I don't want to use... This is warm up. We're warming up, you know? We're just warming up. Okay, maybe I should have used the sigil. This is so far back.
You are American 1776 said lip injection screen for 1.30k subs.
That's not enough for lip injection, in my opinion. Mainly because I'm not a fan of lip injections.
Said I was worried that I might break the screen. Fortunately, I have the screen standing upright.
A buddy of mine had a computer very similar to that. He used a laptop for gaming. And the, like, laptop screen wasn't even in a frame anymore. And, like, the keyboard didn't work, so, like, you had to plug in an external keyboard. That thing was cooked. I'd like to know why I can't get a higher frame rate, though.
After you take those out, we'll be clear to get one of those Atlins working again.
Updating markers.
Alright, let's try this again. Like, I don't know why I can't change the resolution scale and stuff. Like, what is this bullshit? HDR is not supported on this hardware. Then why did you let me turn it on? Don't want ray tracing though. Oh, we could turn on ray tracing, why not? Who did that? This is on dual PC currently. I'm using 30% of my GPU on the gaming PC and 90% on the stream PC. Because we're also streaming in 2K instead of the normal 1080. So I'd say pretty solid so far. I'm also seeing how much I can just bump it up on the main PC. V-Sync's really stupid in this game. I really like how Gur says lettuce, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so whatever that last setting was, it did not like. Oh, it was probably this. Lettuce, you know what I mean? Gee. Oh, that's right, we have these now. I don't remember how to do this. We like learned how to do it when we...
Warlobble said 90% of the time V-Sync is off, every time. Lettuce.
I keep getting mixed signals on if I'm supposed to have it on or off with G-Sync. Give up lettuce or tomato? Tomato.
1776 said give up lettuce or tomato.
Tomato. This is the way.
The Kill My Fukin said just do both. Give up but keep both.
Fair enough. I joined meetings because I'll host. Alright, I'll join it in a second. We can see how that works. It should work fine, seemingly. Secret tunnel. I should really start using these sigils, because I'm not... I keep finding them, but I'm never out of any.
The Kill My Fukin said but to ruin your screen more with the lag XD.
It should be able to handle it to an extent. Ah! Ah! Who shot that? It's the sand tentacle monster. Woo! Don't touch. Alright, let's see how I can set up Discord. Do I have...
The Kill My Fukin said the box. The box.
What's in the box?
The Kill My Fukin said it refuses me.
Voices and audio. We want this set to that. That's correct. And we want that set to that. That is also correct. Lettuce. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day.
It's time for your insurance assessment.
Joyous be thy lettuce.
Joyous be my insurance premium.
Listen, I think if your computer had insurance, they would
Okay,
they would cancel
so
you.
Actually, because I could actually show it. You just really quickly see it. So right here, it's right here.
Yeah.
Or,
Broke.
but when I tried to initially, this whole thing went pop.
So you broke the hinge like an old DS.
More class.
You are American 1776 said meeting
But
me eating
my
your meat,
understanding
eating your mouth.
is it's fine as long as my screen works.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, Noir canceled the order?
Yeah, he was rebuilding his PC yesterday.
Oh shit.
And now he is not. Now you
I
gotta-
assume it's just a minor improvement is what he was going to be looking at.
Yeah. So he decided it wasn't worth it. Which is fair.
It's a mid CPU for no apparent reason. Not like I could play it in anything.
Toothless underscore
Put it in the
said,
laptop.
I am back, daddy. I love you.
Oh
Cutie.
boy. Dish
Work
upgrade.
in it. Suck in it. Rubbing it.
You know, TTS is supposed to have a sensor, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't.
I didn't realize I was not in live chat. Oh, it's funny. Oh, you know what? I know why. I'm silly. There goes my wraps around auto rotate.
Why is it still small for me though? Let me. That might be on my side.
No, don't worry. It's always.
Oh, there we
small.
go. It fixed now.
It's so tiny. So tiny. Holy shit. There we go. Oh, thanks, music. I wanted to hear Hoist the Colors.
Exactly.
Where we roll.
That worked. That worked. All right.
Nice.
There we go.
Still gotta do a building stream on your side.
I legitimately think about it every week. and then I'd do something else.
Darn. You know, building, Doom Eternal.
You are American 1776 said don't call him toothless for nothing.
It's
Coming
like-
on that thing like a grandma.
God damn it, Sam. Don't encourage him. It's like 10 to 40 FPS depending on the game, and then the CPUs are frying in motherboards. Yeah.
Said, so I got my wisdom tooth removed today. That was fun. The pain is fun yipping.
Nice. Are you higher than a kite then, Sam?
Oh my god. There's like spinach everywhere.
I don't want to know the things Sam would say while on freaking dentist high.
I want to hear him cry about the fact that the tile waifus aren't real. That sounds hilarious. I don't know what you're getting at.
Fear, mostly.
Wisdom tooth gone, but aura strong. Lettuce.
Wisdom tooth gone, but aura strong.
Aura or
Toothless _ said who is the QD? Talking right now, can he suck it? Jork it? Rub it? Creaming? Bouncing on it?
I have no witty comeback for that.
I don't think I heard the same
10 cents
thing.
for 10 cents.
Probably for the
they
better.
injected painkillers into my
I have
gums,
live
then
chat the
hammered my
whole
tooth
open
out.
and it's not giving me some of the things that are said.
Well, that's being said in shorts, I think.
Well, live chat's both sides.
Oh.
Or it should be both sides. Why do I have the Isengard theme now?
I'm taking the Isengard. I'm taking the Isengard.
1776
No, it's the actual
said you must
movie
be the
theme
thick of it.
Isengard, the metal
Oh.
banging
Thick
and
of it.
everything.
Everybody knows.
It's not the Legolas. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
The best one. That seems healthy.
Totally. Let's make a joke, but they open this glue before using it.
Listen, you gotta give a little test sniff before you use it, you know?
Very enjoys the smell of glue. Oh.
Maybe a song. Oh. Ooh, I see treasure.
I see treasure, I see fire, I see that which most I desire. That just came in right out. I'm
American
not gonna lie.
1776 said, I am the danger, and by the looks of it, you're in danger, if you know what I mean.
I live in danger. What video are you talking about, Sam? I don't see you. I don't see a link anywhere. Or did you put the link in chat? Yes, I see nothing nowhere.
I'll see shit.
Comb the desert. We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit. God. That's still a movie that'd be hilarious this stream.
I want to so bad. I think we can do it on Twitch. For sure we'll get killed on YouTube.
Oh yeah. By the way, just so you're aware, I do have now, both Dune and Doom, Part 2.
Hey, very nice. I also have Dune and Dune Part 2, but I'm not gonna explain how I have them.
Pirate Bay!
Some say drama, others feel the pain.
Pirate Bay! When you don't want the Pirate Bay! I'll admit, my laptop is right now. It is almost stop motion, like every 10th frame.
So it's really she really be on her last leg.
Well, I mean that's been my laptop for a while. That's why I prefer to watch stuff more on my phone or my tablet.
Have a good one, Sam. May your mouth heal helpfully. But also, I still don't know what video you wanted me to play.
The reaction to stay after is romp kicking automaton downstairs. Oh my god, it's the one with the steel chair!
From out of nowhere!
Ah! Actually, that would be an honestly not really funny thing to see.
10 out of 10 would watch again. Woo.
They all know the weirdness, but I just had the eyes and the other. Now I have Satyev and Volca playing.
He's freaking all over the place.
It's usually how my music stuff goes. It's either it's going to give me... Which version of Satyev and Volca is this?
You are American 1776 said they call me Tears, cause I don't like.
I hate that American, thanks.
What Americans say?
They call him Terrors because he don't wipe.
No.
Remind me to never meet you at a TwitchCon or something, American. No, like teardrops, like wiping tears. I don't think that was the intention of that statement.
Why did it go to 8-bit?
They're like, oh, you don't like this version? Give us the 8-bit version. I want to live! I want to live!
I am a dumbass.
Let me see. I'm not using all my GPU, but it just gave me an encoder overload, which is surprising.
Too much video.
I just couldn't handle all the ripping and tearing, I guess.
And you know what that means. It's just time to play some more
True.
Awakening.
Time to give up on Doom and head back to Dune. I didn't even get on and farm some power stuff too. I didn't get on all weekend, I don't think.
As long as you made sure your power was at like 9 days, fine.
It was more at like 6, but...
Your base might be in trouble.
Well,
Well, no, you hop on like Wednesday or Thursday?
You are American.
I was on them like Friday.
76 said they call me
Oh, you'll be
Space
fine.
Yeah.
because no one can hear you
I thought you like
scream in space.
all weekend.
yeah.
Or all week.
No, I was all weekend.
One hell cannon remains.
I was too busy tearing this office apart. It's a damn shame. I missed the sand in my eyes, you know?
Yeah.
Don't... You don't know you miss it till it's gone. I know Americans dying for another, Dune stream.
I love how the two different ways we can do this is either a chaplain with the not four-headed side, chaplain with the two-headed side. Chaplain with the four-headed side has the shield or just has a storm bolter. I'm going auto cannon. Screw this wimpy shooting. I go for the big Daka.
You want to be a real boy. Listen, dog, we heard you like autocannon, so we put an autocannon on your autocannon.
You know, I still have a heavy stubber right here. I can just slap it on the back of the Terminator and just be like, he's got his little servo skull assisted Daka machine.
I see no issue with this.
The Emperor blesses me with extra munitions. Oh gee, from all this, your chapter master gives you just goo hammers?
It's a budgeting thing. If we don't use it, we lose it, you know? So we just started doubling up on everything.
Also, I did have an idea of, instead of doing Black Templars for this set, I was actually going to do Fate 1.
Ooh. I can't say I disagree with that idea.
That's also going to make the joke of, you know, if only we lived closer together, and then the pain of throwing all this in the same little room wouldn't be so immense. Why do you have to live all the way in California?
California's stupid.
California stupid.
What's wrong with the keyboard?
California stinky.
California's stupid and I don't respect it. That's right, I just have sex with it. Show me your genitals. Your genitals. Show me your genitals. Genitalia!
That is a fucking blasphemy pass, and I hate it.
Yup. Listen, the internet used to be so much more respectable, you know? We used to have quality content.
Used to be a place of class. Now you just have family content streams and people who can't get past the first level of a game.
Exactly.
And they overreact like it's the end of the world.
Guys, I'm beating Doom at 3 a.m. challenge.
Guys, I swear to God, I got called by the Doomslayer himself at 3:02 in the morning. I'm gonna try and see if it can happen again.
Calling Doomslayer at 3 a.m. challenge.
Oh, I hate that content.
It's so bad.
So much.
Like, I understand it's super for kids, but it's just awful.
Oh, hardcore.
Honestly, even for kids, though, like, it's still awful. Because a lot of the times they do stuff in those videos that they shouldn't even be showing kids anyway.
I just show, if I had a kid, I'd just show him the backlog of Markiplier videos.
Well, that is a solid choice. Also, you'd have, like, endless content.
I forgot if the assault has a shield. Nice. No, the shield goes to the flank. The heavy
Our
fire.
American 1776 said no. The 3 a.m. challenge died out nearly a decade ago. People still do it, but that doesn't make it hip. It makes them unable to let go of nostalgia.
Why would anyone be nostalgic to the 3 a.m. challenge? If there are children that grew up nostalgic to that, those kids might need to be put down.
I'm sorry, sir, but your child, he was stuck in the 2012 YouTube sphere. We had to put him down.
Unfortunately, there's no cure for this other than just having a new child and keeping him away from YouTube.
Sorry, sir, but we have to prescribe you with extra DACA. Please, go into the corner. What do you think? Chaplain with a whirlwind launcher and an assault cannon? I think that's holy.
That is pretty old.
Spinner 3 a.m. videos. That's not normal.
What do you mean this chaplain's overkidding? I don't care. I'll pay the deduction cost for this character to go on the field. What do you mean that's not fair? It's called Get Purged, you little bitch.
You just imagine him think of it first. I don't know, it made them a bunch of money in 2017, so they just didn't stop. Well, yeah, that's every trend follower, but it was just such a shitty trend to begin with.
Who's the one that got arrested recently that did that? I don't remember his fuck.
I don't know, I just remember there was one dude that did those videos, and then, like, he broke up with his girlfriend, so he, like, faked her death in the videos.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking of, because recently he, got in some pretty heavy trouble with the police in another country.
That sounds about right.
Saying that there was a man in his place trying to stab him. He's got a knife, he's got a gun. Oh my god, help, help, help. And then the police came by and went, hey bro, what's going on? And he's like, oh, no. And then he went right back into it while they're standing right there, while on the police still, well, on the call still with the dispatch.
Those
And then
people.
he just went, you know what? You know what? You're getting arrested now.
Those are the type of people that are just like, I think they completely fit the description of, content brain, you know? Where it's like they just can't turn off that shit. KQ, what's up?
Oh, you mean like, also like Jack Doherty?
Yes. Got into an actual car accident on stream, and then months later now he's faking car accidents just to get views.
Yeah.
The internet really is the best and worst thing to happen to the world. What you streaming, KQ? What's coming down the line?
For next stream this week? Oh boy, he's breaking into 17 houses and planting rubber ducks everywhere. Good stream idea, KQ.
Listen, would you really want to call the police after you find out they're only breaking in and just leaving a rubber duck?
Well, here's the breaking in part.
Yeah, but there's no harm. Technically.
If you break in
Dodging
without breaking
Death
anything,
Stranding
actually, is that really breaking and entering?
Exactly, it's breaking and giving.
No, you have to remember breaking. It's just entering unlawfully.
Call me rubber ducky, cause you take me in the bath.
Ooh, Death Stranding 2? Hell yeah. I was gonna stream Death Stranding 1 before 2 came out, so that I could finally try that game. And then
Death Stranding 1.
life got
No.
sidetracked. What?
I was gonna say, Death Stranding 1, no fault to Kojima. I love the game. However, holy god, is it a snore fest at times? When it's like, no, you're just casually walking across, don't piss off the PDs, you'll be fine otherwise.
Dodgeming said do it refuted.
I think Kojima makes amazing games, but I will always say that, like, story-wise, they are so confusing to me.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can't fault that they are well-made, really good games. The mechanics are great, but god am I lost.
Oh yeah. No, I can completely agree with that.
But the Epic Game Store gave out, like, the director's cut of it for free, like, last year, so I've just been sitting on that.
I mean, fuck it, go for it.
I beat Death Stranding at 3 a.m. Calling Kojima at 3 a.m. challenge.
Norman Reedus from Death Stranding.
Listen, I don't know what his character's name is, so we can only assume that his character's name is...
Sam.
Oh, damn it. I'd prefer it's John Death Stranding.
Dodgeming said the story
John
is often
Stranding.
confusing, but you can feel that Metal Gear type feel.
I ruined your Steam on that real quick.
Listen, Kojima's crazy enough that I could see him naming a character John Death Stranding.
I can see him doing John Stranding.
He likes the on-the-nose names, like Quiet and stuff.
I love how there's some people who are like, dude, that's not a good name for a character, because that's just saying he just wants women to be quiet. No,
More
if the
American
character
1776
actually can't speak,
said John Strader.
or death happens.
Yeah, that's a stupid logic for someone to take. Also, wouldn't the better counter, if he wanted to do that, just make all the women in his games not talk? If that was what he's trying to say. John Straining. Because I'm gonna make my own video game, it's gonna be called John Straining. Or Death Straining, and the character is gonna be John Straining.
Dodgeming said the game was produced by
It's
Del
actually a
Toro.
cooking game.
Yeah, and Del Toro's in the game. Only physically, though, not his voice.
He's in Death Stranding 1.
I know, I was saying he's in the game, like, physically, but he didn't voice his body.
For every sale of this game, you get your own real life Guillermo del Toro.
I'm down with that. The man makes some great movies. Also, it's only a matter of time, right, before Death Stranding movie directed by Del Toro is announced.
I can see it.
Like, Kojima already wants to get into, like, movies and
Dodgeming
stuff,
said
and
he
now he's
produced
buddies
the
with
game.
Del Toro.
Do you sure no?
DiGiorno. Give me Del Giorno's number. Alright, here's DiGiorno. It's not Death Stranding, it's DiGiorno. I'm just gonna
When
off
did
myself.
Hindering go? What the fuck? Sorry again, my music choices. It just went to I'm getting the exact name. I think it's High School or whatever. Is that like weird? It's that weird Norskin-esque.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
band. I say Norskin. I mean, whatever. Norse.
F it, with the very little conversation we did, we'll play Death Stranding this week. Will we play it ever again? Only the first stream will tell us. But
Dojaming said Del Toro just did a like 8 Chambers of Horror on Netflix.
he did? I did not notice.
Here.
But also, I am not hip with the Netflix these days.
Energy level stable at 92%.
Why does it sound like a starter car? Hold on.
Also, realistically, with the Death Stranding movie, like, you can use all the same actors.
Oh yeah.
You are American 1776.
No, I still
said
think the
Netflix
idea of
new
running,
series. You put a wedge in me.
running a Helldivers 2. Running a Helldivers 2. Gloriousness. Helldivers 2 movie would be absolutely amazing.
Dojaming said
I
all Del
agree.
Toro actors.
Also, Sam inadvertently had the great idea of 4th of July Helldivers stream.
That was a joke I was gonna throw out, and we only used the pyrotechnics and Yieldy
Ooh,
Goldies. So like amendments and constitution.
I like it even more now. I'm even more sold on the idea. Well, the people Kojima's using aren't considered Del Toro actors, are they?
Maybe.
We just made Death Stranding movie, and Sam is being played by... Oh god, I already forgot his name.
Norman Reedus.
No. See, that's what you would want to think, right? But actually, Jeff Keighley is playing Sam.
Dojaming said Helldivers movie 2026 it's gonna be called Starship Troopers Reboot.
Well, we are getting a Helldivers movie. Which is funny. The question is, do we get the Helldivers movie before or after the Starship Troopers reboot? Because I think they're working on a reboot of that, too.
Are they working on a reboot of Starship Troopers?
I thought they were, unless that was something I heard in the past and it disappeared. I mean, it's one of those things where, to me, it's crazy they haven't done it yet, but also, I don't have a lot of faith in them doing it well again, so...
Dojaming said Casper is coming back.
Casper's coming back? Those movies were bangers as a kid. Casper feels like something they would come back with, though, and just be like, oh yeah, but now it's animated.
Dojaming said Casper Van Dyne is Starship Trooper dog. You are American 1776 said Casper, more than a friendly ghost.
Like, I don't want Helldivers to become like a crossover game. However, it would be really cool. Starship Troopers. But on top of that, just give us a Starship Trooper planet where it's got like all the bugs and everything. And then give us a Predator crossover where it's just a Predator planet. Like, I think it should be more than just armor. You should give us the enemies.
Dodgeming said
As long as
Helldivers and Starship
Yeah.
Troopers.
Oh, Helldivers is 100% Starship Troopers.
You are American
And it's amazing.
1776 said no. Specify the movie.
Specify what movie? But also, Helldivers is like one of those things where it's like, well, Starship Troopers took too long to capitalize, so why not make our own, pretty much. No Predator planet, specify the movie. Oh. Yeah. They just add a planet to Helldivers and it's called Epstein. You land there to spread democracy and there's no enemies, there's just a bunch of civilians.
It's just you destroying all the files.
That's a really dark American. Why would you have that idea?
Autopilot engaged. System reboot in progress.
Come on, Mech, and I need it now.
You are American 1776 said, and at the end there's no extraction, and the cops and news crews come while the ship retreats to Super Hollywood.
Exactly. No, you extract through the Hollywood tunnels that everyone talks about.
At online. Manual controls are now active.
Dodgeming said Helldivers have a more complex soldier tale about alienated planet survival.
That's true. There's a surprising amount of complexity to Helldivers lore. Kind of like how we were talking about Doom lore, where it's just like, you know, the game is just, you know, mass murder. But then there's just random bits of like really deep lore. F your Helltown.
I'll generally admit, I really hate the change they made to the Terminators as a whole.
Yeah.
Anything Terminator oriented was stupid. You could just have kept it like they did before with the smooth area,
Yeah.
instead of having these weird fucking peg bits that you're supposed to set them on, which doesn't even hold them right because you don't feel like they're right, and then you end up messing up the whole thing.
That's just a case of like being cheaper, right?
Technically,
Kind of like the, what is it, the I don't know what they're called, but the like press Space Marines.
Oh yeah, the when you get the 3 box.
Yeah,
Dojiming said
The
they
3
did a
man
good
boxes,
job
yeah.
on the Doom Megazord.
they did a good job on the Doom Megazord. I agree. It's a sexy son of a bitch. Okay, I just got the Doom Megazord freaking shotgun, and I want to shoot it at a planet, obviously.
I don't remember what mission you're on.
The one where you kill demons.
Well, that's obvious. No, keep in mind, I've already beat the game.
Yeah. This is only the second time I've been in the Megazord. If that helps.
And there's like 3 Atlan missions, if I recall correctly, because you're doing what now? You're just reaching Hell Citadel?
Yeah.
Dojiming said
Then-
sexy some bitch is the answer.
I'm making myself lost because I kind of blitzed through all that a bit too quickly.
No, my gun, she's dead.
Oh, I know, because you yeah, okay, I know. Okay, just you haven't gone to the abyss yet.
Sounds like a lovely place.
Oh, it sucks.
Okay, I guess we'll just park here. Oh, they really put a secret on the head of the mech we were just on.
Yep, that's it. Funny.
However, you know there's so many people that didn't turn around and look at the mech.
Neighbors have confirmed that Azric's signal is still inside.
I had a feeling they would have done something, so I opened up my map immediately. And then I saw there was something on the map. On the map, like, really? Really?
It's so obvious they'll never see us coming.
Don't worry, other Uzi What Sentinels. The enemy will not realize we are charging them. Joy didn't just take a giant mech through their front door. Holy Swarm is funny, but I still stick to the seismic.
Yeah, seismic seems great.
I have fully upgraded seismic on my side.
I'm only missing one.
You get the last one in the abyss, if I recall correctly. So you get it kind of unironically very much near the end.
That is never not annoying in video games. Here's a really fun
But it
thing
only
that you
has
can't use.
it only has 3 upgrades to it, if I recall correctly. That might also be wrong, that might be after a certain part, which I'm not going to say.
Fair.
It's very important for story progression. You get leaked up.
It's the part where you free the waifus, obviously.
Exactly. Demon waifus for hurt.
The demons finally find a way to stop Doomslayer, and it's just a goth mommy.
Oh, bro, it's Mommy Slayer. Oh, shit. Like I'm missing. Oh, I missed.
She's angry. She's angry. It's just so hard to want to use anything but the shotgun.
I know, that was my issue with the entire game, because I maxed that thing out, and I'm like, oh, this is so nice.
It's literally the
Especially
meme.
since
It's
I
just
haven't-
shotgun beats everything.
Yeah. I was gonna say, because I have the shotgun to the point of, every time I fire, I get, armor back.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Xander.
I mean, the flame is very useful as well.
Oh, yeah. KDQ apparently is thirsty. Stop thirsting for the dummy mommies.
Technically, it's from when we were talking about the mech, but I will also accept that somehow it's the answer about Dommy Mommies. Because who doesn't want a little Dommy Mommy in their life? Such a wholesome community we've crafted.
I blame everyone but me. I am perfectly innocent, yet get nated.
Yeah. You're always the one that backs out when Sam starts
my
linking
God.
stuff.
Oh my god, so much depravity.
Oh my goodness! Oh, we lost the thing.
Lost me. Shame.
Yeah. Freaking every
Although,
time.
did you go into sleep mode?
No, just every time it minimizes it, you just disappear.
Ah.
I love how easy the tanks are to kill.
Oh, yeah.
I love looking over at chat and seeing fap and cheese.
What the fuck?
We really gotta put American down.
And
He was so young. But alas, his mind was corrupted by the 3 AM videos. Craft makes it with love. I don't care how much love they put into it. I want no part in it.
the issue is I want mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just not that mac and cheese.
Honestly, mac and cheese, but not even Kraft.
Just fabricated.
I like my mac and cheese machine made.
Oh, mine made by the Communist Manifesto. Thank you very much.
The pasta grown in a lab.
You are American 1776 said they crafted with love. It makes you feel alive, or rather it tastes alive.
This feels like it's swimming in your mouth, right, American? So you guys are spreading to me. That might be one of the worst things I've said.
Trying like this mac and cheese. So don't tell me I have to actually like find the appropriate back piece of buttons.
Bishop Creed has called a meeting with me. We need you at the command station. Opening a portal now.
Maybe I don't want to go to the command station. I'm over here tearing hell a new one. That was a relatively short chapter. Never say that again. You made me do it, American. This is on you. You corrupted me. Seduced my brain with ludity. My poor innocent brain. This part of waking up. This Folger's in your cup.
His Eminence, the Bishop Creed,
Sam met Luna today. How did that go? Are they corrupting each other now? That is a surprising outcome. Yes, we have weird bullet physics. This is the best room in the entire game.
Security clearance required.
Can't have... We can't have out Gunner's chipper and cheese. I feel like I had a stroke reading that. What?
denied.
Oh, we cannot have our Gooners chipper and cheese. Listen, they're gonna become a force for good or evil in the world. Who can tell?
Access denied. Attack warning red. All personnel, please evacuate the facility.
You were the chosen one! You're supposed to destroy the dark side, not join it!
Scramble the air units. All hands to battle stations.
I hate sand, it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
They must be after the Creed.
Oh, he said Santa. He said Sam.
Damage
It's
on
worse.
multiple
Yeah,
levels.
so Sam's coarse and he gets everywhere. Depending on how dirty your mind is, that sound real awful.
Giggity.
Whee! Hello, civilians.
The command station. Something massive is coming.
Goodbye, civilian.
We need air support. Ensign, prepare the Slayer.
Doomslayer.
Oh, I know what mission you are on. Okay.
You know, if Doomslayer comes running through your room, you're in trouble. Even if he technically saved your life, you're in trouble.
Now I just have 40k pins flying in my ear.
Everyone knows the best soundtrack to build minifigs is the My Little Pony soundtrack.
I will throw this up once. Only a few of the songs. The rest are too distracting.
I'll listen for the plot.
Listen to the plot. The plot. What?
Access denied.
Is this where you admit, American, that you're actually a brony, not a furry? Also something I haven't heard in a long time is brony.
Yeah. I love how that fandom's more or less just fucking catatonic at this rate.
Yeah. Like, that's what I was just thinking about it in my head. I was like technically nothing goes away on the internet, but like, you never hear about that anymore.
Yeah. It's like, that one's gone.
No MLP in this house. Not a Christian Minecraft server.
Not in this degenerate server. That's too degenerate.
That'll be the name of the House of Fate Minecraft server. It'll just be Christian Degen server. Luna made me watch it. It was holy camole dookie. So you're saying you're not a brony yet? Keyword being yet. You said it was dookie for now, but you know, it might be like One Piece. Once you watch 100 episodes, you might be hooked.
Or 1,000.
I think the actual line is right. It's like the actual line is like you just gotta get past the first 300 episodes or something like that, which is still insane.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, okay, they talk shit and got candied, also depends on what you talk about this fate. Because there is a lot of instances in the show where it's... there's a lot of bits where, like, yeah, the punishment does not fit what's happened, but there is a lot of, like, yeah, so what did we learn? You're stupid.
Stupid gonna stoop.
Your actions caused some really dumb shit to happen.
Rainbow Dash caused someone to get beheaded today. That's not good.
Never got to that point, but that would have been fucking hilarious to see. Just that way.
Just random rated R episode.
Just actual, just random rated R episodes of just, oh hey look, this got brutally massacred. Twilight, you shouldn't have done. What do you mean that Discord became meat confetti? If it has been obvious, I have watched that show. But no, there's quite a few instances of it. They have gotten the consequences of their actions. The issue is also that new version of the shit that came out, like 2019, I think, or early 2021. That I don't know what that stuff's about. I refuse to watch it.
Because wasn't it when the show was or when the Brony thing was taking off, the show was canceled, right? Or like had been dead for a while. I don't know.
No. So when MLP, my Friendship is Magic, took off, that was about season 2. Like appropriately season 2, not like, oh, what is in season 2 and blah blah blah. No, it's oh, that. Yeah, no, that was a shit episode, unironically. Yeah, the gala episode, I distinctly hated every single character in that cast that time.
How's she gonna try and get you into it and show you an ass episode?
Personally, if I still give a shit for the show, I would have shown you the first one. Like, literally just the first episode or two, because it's the pilot. And then just see what your opinion would have been of that. But I also don't care for the show at this rate anymore, and haven't for a while. Especially with all them allegations coming out.
Fucking what?
Predator allegations for a lot of the fan base. And by a lot, I don't mean like all, but there's a number. There's a number of fairly up there fan content creators and discussion content creators that have been found to be predators in some form or another.
Because of course.
I mean, the issue is, unlike some, I took to the show because of depression. There's plenty of content creators and other individuals. Why do I have gunshots in my ears? That's not the game you're playing. Oh, okay. Legit Titanic song. But no, my whole bit came in from the show of depression and what had happened. Not, I'm gonna be at the genuine.
Yeah. No, ironically, one of my really close friends, the one who had the laptop I was talking about, also got into it for like the same reason.
Yeah. I mean, if showed you the first 5 or 6, genuinely the Gala episode is one of the first ones that I detested. Granted, I also wasn't a big fan of half the stuff going on in the first season anyway, but that's also because with any show, they're trying to find their footing.
Yeah, gotta establish everything.
Yeah, this whole with the birds, but throw ideas in, if it doesn't work, well, we're not doing that again.
It's the second season where the character, like in most shows where the characters come into their own, because it's like, well, we did this with season 1 with this character, and like people really responded to that, so we're gonna just double down on that idea, and then that's when characters start to become caricatures of themselves.
Yeah. I mean, hell, even I haven't watched all the episodes. I stopped watching at season, like beginning of season 4. And I just genuinely could not watch it more. And I was still a fan at the time. It's just, I couldn't bear to get through it. Where did I just take that piece from?
Well, so speaking of fandoms, although it's not as bad as, you know, allegations you were talking about, that's how I started feeling about, like, Rick and Morty. Like, I liked the show, but then, like, you know, the whole Szechuan sauce thing started coming out and all those videos. And I was just like, I don't know if I want to, like...
I don't want to be associated with this.
I don't know if I'm comfortable publicly saying, like, yeah, I like Rick and Morty, because then people are just gonna think of the clips of people harassing McDonald's employees.
Like, I like Rick and Morty as a concept to a show. You know, something where it's very clearly you can get away with a lot because why? Why care?
Yeah.
But I won't ever side with any of the concepts of, well, I'm too intelligent for everyone. My idea is the best.
Yeah.
Because personally, like, as much as like two of my friends say, two of my friends in quotes, one is a coworker, was a coworker, and the other one who is one of my roommates. They both really like the.
Gigamex said I'm
Do
about
you
to
even go here? You do. You're a weird spot. They both like Rick and Morty. I can't bring myself to watch it, but I can bring myself to watch South Park because it rips on everybody equally.
Yeah.
But then I have another roommate who genuinely detests, or old roommate, who genuinely detests South Park. I love South Park. South Park doesn't care. Even if they like you, they're gonna rip on you.
Yeah, they're pretty, I lost the word. They're pretty neutral and just hating everybody.
Yeah. But no, MLPs, I'm not gonna... Well, pretty
Also,
sexy.
what's up, Giga? How's it going?
What about them doing nothing for you? Oh.
Rick and Morty's got got.
Okay.
Literally, neither of them have ass. What are you talking about?
What was that dinosaur girl in one of the season 2 episodes?
Fair enough. I was
I will admit,
thinking of him talking about like Rick and Morty, where they're literally just walking planks.
They really are. Like, I'll definitely say I'm not as big of a fan of Rick and Morty as I thought I would have been. The few times I tried to watch it, like, don't get me wrong, the episodes are kind of like, yo, the fuck. But for me, it's
Gigamex said about Dokkum.
it drums itself up to, at least in my eyes, it drums itself up as a, oh, look at me, super smart.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, like, initiative, my own creation, and I am the one at fault for this. Well, you know, no one can appreciate my intelligence.
It also kind of spreads to the fandom.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you don't like Rick and Morty, you're just not smart enough to get it.
Granted, I'll admit, I love those kind of people that go, oh, you're just clearly not smart enough to get it. It's like, no, I'm smart enough to get it. It's some of the contrivances in the episodes for why things happen just don't make sense for me.
Also, Giga's playing High on Life right now. Also, High on Life is great. Technically unrelated to Rick and Morty, but that was a great game.
Well, it's related.
Oh yeah.
It's related yet unrelated.
It's the same type of humor, but it's
Same writers, actually.
yeah. I'm still surprised there's a second one though. Only because of allegations and whatnot.
Yeah.
The show is either good or bad depending if my pants stay on or off through it.
That's what happens when you keep gooning to the dinosaur girl who keeps working on the pole.
It's true.
I do love that episode, though, just because that one bit, Morty keeps looking in that general direction.
Yeah. Subtle bits like that are always solid in any show.
And then there's the whole Pickle Rick is like... Pickle Rick is the episode that both kind of made the show for me, but also genuinely killed it for me.
Well, like, that's
Made the
kind of
show
around the
because
same
of
era of, like...
Killed it because of the fan base.
Yeah. Pickle Rick and Szechuan sauce are really where it started turning around in the bad
Gigamex
way.
said the best part about glasses
That was
is
their
people
9/11.
can't tell
Yeah.
when you watch it.
The best part about glasses, you can't tell what you're watching. Also, I think it adds to an extent, given I'm probably like 3 seasons behind on that show, but I think it also started to do what I was talking about, where it's like, you know, they know what works and what doesn't work, so like the characters started to become caricatures of themselves.
Yeah.
Like they doubled and tripled down on the self-righteousness.
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind shows like that, but it's just it just feels too much, especially with how ham-faced some of those issues come up.
Yeah. No, Joker. Don't do it, it's a goddamn Pokemon. There's no laws against it, Batman. See, why can't we have good animation again? Like, you know, Batman and Joker talking about Pokemon.
That's too much effort.
No, Joker, don't. Now we have Skibbity Toilet's 909 episode. Unironically, is it up to that many episodes? Because I wouldn't be surprised, but also insane.
It's not 990, but it's in the 300s right now, I believe.
Jesus.
Well, okay, I will say I liked the Skibidi stuff initially, like the first 2 episodes I saw, and then I dropped it after that.
Fair. I haven't actually seen an episode of Skibidi. I've only just seen random clips.
Well, the shorts are the episodes essentially.
Yeah, but I feel like I've seen clips of clips pretty much. "25 seasons. Well, that doesn't mean anything when you're posting like a YouTube video. As screwed up as that may sound, like, you can call it as many seasons as you want. Okay, the auto turret's kind of a cool idea.
Oh, turret's always turret.
I do think Michael Bay creating a Skibidi movie is insane though.
I think I got off the ground was crazy.
Like, I know it's a crazy statement because it's like, obviously Skibidi Toilet is insanely popular, but it's like, how do you make that a movie?
Magic.
I really hope a DLC comes out for this game. I would imagine there would be, unless the game like sold horribly.
To my understanding is the game sold immaculately.
Yeah. So it'd be weird if there wasn't DLC, I'd say. Although I guess technically 2016 didn't have any. But Eternal had a ton.
Yeah. Eternal technically had 2. Keep that in mind.
You are American 1776 said they can just make it really fucking stupid and people would love it.
I mean, well, yeah, like, even if the Skibidi movie is ass, it's probably gonna make a freaking $1 billion.
Oh, mommy, daddy, I want to go see a Skibidi movie. Alright, child, we'll put you up for adoption.
I knew this day would come, but I didn't know we were so close to it.
Gikamek said his guy did not even touch my pants, they came right off.
They just flew off by themselves. There's a big old brain in here. When you hit a certain part of Resident Evil 7 main campaign, you can inspect a bra in one of the safe rooms. Listen, you're just looking for clues. Nothing wrong with looking for clues.
Alright, Scooby Gang.
Let's look for clues in Velma's bedroom.
I don't know why I did this, but I decided to put one of the fucking adornments you can hang from guns and whatnot
Yeah.
on the inside of the assault station.
I see no problem with this. I see no issues here.
It's a blessed relic. The most blessed of relics. I don't know of any other relics more blessed than it.
Y'all remember 2020 Game of the Year? No? I'm sure I know of it, but I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, yeah. Is that the one that pissed me off? Is that the one where I thought Red Dead should have won?
I think so.
Because Red Dead is a masterpiece. And it was robbed whatever year it was up for Game of the Year. Red Dead came out in 2019, bro. Yeah, but I don't know if it qualified for the, you know, with how the releases are. It could have somehow qualified. Because there's like that cutoff for the releases, or for the nominations. Oh, I think God of War Ragnarok beat Red Dead.
That might be right. Granted, you can't really fault God of War Ragnarok for winning, because it was also a very well-made game.
I'd rather God of War than Last of Us 2. God of War Ragnarok is an amazing game. Dude, Ragnarok came out 23. I don't believe you on that one.
That was fun too.
Listen, I don't know what time is since COVID, okay?
Yeah, it was 2022. November 9th, 2022.
No, I know God of War came out in 2018, but I'm talking about Ragnarok, but I thought Ragnarok was still in 20.
Am I muted?
No. I was replying to Giga.
Yeah. So yeah, no, Ragnarok came out November 9th, 2022. So it would have been in the 2023 Game Awards.
Also, Red Dead 2 did not win 2019. I know it didn't win. I just remember whatever it won, I was pretty pissed off about. Where is it? Okay, for this, it says 2019. The Red Dead wasn't even on the list. It was Control, Death Stranding, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, and The Outer Worlds. Okay, it was God of War. It was 2018 Game of the Year. It was God of War and Red Dead Redemption 2. And Marvel Spider-Man. So Monster Hunter World, Spider-Man, Celeste, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption 2. God of War was awesome, but I still think Red Dead should have won. And I'm a fan of both games. Just, Red Dead was so detailed and long. Doom Eternal didn't win anything. Was it even nominated for anything? That doesn't make it any better, but was it nominated for anything? So tired of beating these missions at like 94%. I just want it all. What was its competitors?
When you finish the game or if you go back to any mission currently, you have all that you still have unlocked.
Okay, that is nice.
So factually, because there are a few things where you need to have later end guns to unlock.
Yeah. I find that both annoying and kind of neat in some games. It's annoying when you don't know about it. So it's like you find something, you're like, how the hell do I get in this area? And you just don't know yet that, oh, it's something I don't have yet.
Yeah. Oh, is this the Citadel?
Energy readings are all wrong.
You're helping this flying city? You're helping flying city. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have some fun after this.
Oh god.
Take them out.
Yeah. This level is one of those difficulty spikes. Not like a heavy, but just odd difficulty spike.
Yeah.
Subsection barrier is down. Lower levels accessible.
Going on a trip in my favorite dragon whip. Those mech sections are perfect. I dig them. I dig. Hey look, a giant brain. Oh no, wait, this is something else. Or is it the brain? I can't tell. Nope, this is something else.
It's a flower.
Flower power.
First tentacle destroyed.
We've destroyed one of Sam's tentacles.
So, bringing it to 40k real quick for shits and giggles. If Matthias, whatever the fuck the last name was, or the chapter master or the faithful,
Yes.
would your character be in power armor or not?
I would want to say yes. Only because I don't know a good argument for not being in power armor.
Well, factually, the chapter may not have that much power armor or
True.
bitty bitty bada ba. But the power armor does give a case of you're going to take risks and jump into the fray versus not. But if not, it's because you've never felt yourself deemed to be able to have it.
Well,
Because factually, I know you just got to a shooting section, but
I mean, it might be selfish, but yeah, I would think power armor. Ooh. That's sexy.
It's slowly bringing it closer and closer to the camera.
He's slowly
Put that
invading.
shit on focus.
He's just slowly he's slowly coming into view.
Oh, it was only crotch shot that bit. Oh, yours was lower care. That was higher. The right one is the left one.
Do what? What about right and left?
Oh, because I thought the right one was the camera I was using for this, not the left one. And I know the left one of the three on my phone is the light.
They faked you out.
I'm gonna cry. Well, shit.
G2Mex said, where my penis at? Where my penis at?
I mean, I think you would only know the answer to that. You know, TTS does have a filter on it, and I don't think it works. Because you'd think it would filter penis.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be an issue.
Start it in your cabinet. I mean, that's a good place to keep it.
Hellgate destroyed.
Because I'd definitely say, if anything with the Fateborn, as the quote-unquote ecclesiarch for, or the, what's Grimalis' rank again? Reclusiarch. Reclusiarch, Grimalis. As Reclusiarch for the Fateborn, I would totally opt in Power Armor, and then get a Terminator Armor, and then get a very well-made hoverboard to start shredding.
Well, it'd be weird if you didn't, you know?
It's my second Crozius. It's an even bigger Crozius.
Did you know Moist Critical got a secret ending for Resident Evil 2 of Ada Wong farting on camera? I can't say that it did. I feel like if it was real, it was him modding the game beforehand.
Well, guys, this game is really weird. Ada Wong just fucking farted on screen. Oh shit. You know, it's funny that Charlie can't, like, debate too well. Like, in an argument sense, he can't do, debates.
Yeah. Well, why is that funny?
Oh, just... If it was the case, if it was true, then... if he tried to debate it, he would suck at it. Oh, you're also getting close to the mace.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's hammer time.
It would be neat to see a model for model release with a tech marine
Yes.
dreadnought armor.
Yes.
I don't want to see that in that thing. Let someone see it for a bit. Well, apparently it is. It technically exists, but you have to do it yourself. You have to do the conversion yourself.
Does do a lot of good models.
Yeah.
F you, evil floating freaking brain.
By the way, that's the Academon.
That is kind of a different vibe.
Or the flying brains are your Cacodemons now.
They're so much bigger.
Yeah.
Also, the upgrade for the Shredder, or the alternate for the Shredder, is surprisingly good, because I hate the base version.
Oh yeah.
Superman said Cacodemon looks like a shriveled up dick.
Well, if you look at the area we're in, it's kind of cold, so it makes sense.
Chicamex said the con maker makes my puppies dance.
No. I would love to see if any of us ends up actually writing for the Fateborn.
Yeah.
Just the interaction between Reclusiarch and Chapter Master when Reclusiarch is like walking out of like the armory with the whirlwind launcher and the autocannon, and Chapter Master just looking at him going, "No, get back in there. You're not taking the whirlwind launcher."
But I have to.
But the heretics, they have to die.
Just walking back into the armor. Can't have nothing around here.
All Hellgates closed.
Chicomex said I'm about to cut.
Chapter Master, I implore you. Let me pass.
My precious.
I think I'm doing that voice. No justice.
It's an artistic spin. Or an autistic spin.
It's an autistic spin for sure. But have I shown you the Emperor had 60 last episode? That was the them interviewing High Marshal Halbert.
I don't think so.
His voice is like that. His voice is just straight like that, and he's like, chalkboard.
Those are her tentacles? Jesus. Also, once again, I see no problems here. It's a beautiful voice for a beautiful person. That's his voice in bed.
I'll have to send it to you if they haven't gotten rid of it. Given fucking Games Workshop's copyright.
Yeah, they're a little overzealous with it. Are we at Atlantis? Is this Atlantis?
Nope, it's a
Chicomex
prison
said his
facility.
Oh, hell yeah.
The makers didn't know it was
Prison for what? You'll see. The EDV department, which I had bought. The Salt Terminator again. I love melee. But you know, I had to balance this out.
Who wants balance? That's no fun. Why balance when you can have pain?
What do you mean the enemy gets to shoot? I am charging.
Yeah, but you're like 50 feet away. Okay, well then I throw my sword at him.
I was saying, Game Master, I do care if they're outside my range. I charge.
You're not fast enough to get there in time. I run faster. You're still not fast enough. I run even faster.
I don't care what the enemy's doing. I cast Fireball.
The enemy critically strikes you, you're dead. You can't do that.
I run faster. You're dead.
My character's too smart to be stabbed. Did not expect to be fighting a lizard demon.
You'll be fighting a lot of them. Though at a certain point, they're like your only technical issue, but just because they dodge.
They're listening to us play D&D. They're just faster.
all my fucking cards.
Gigamet said Doomslayer 12 inches vs Venom 19 inches.
We found a control switch.
Personally, for me, I would love to get another box of Assault and another box of
Gigamet
normal
said
Terminators,
Loki, I
and
spice
then
them.
mix and match. So instead of like Power Fists, they all have Thunder Hammers.
Ooh. Thunderhammers would be sick.
So then you have a whole bunch of Assault Terminators marching in, but without the shield, they just have Storm Bolters. But then conversely, you have a whole bunch of, or you potentially have a whole bunch of Power Fist shields.
Honestly, that'd be kind of sick. Then you can shield bash bastards.
Yeah, because actually, what I would love is if the shields could be on the right hand, or on the left hand,
The Church wants the Creed
and then
here
have Storm
safely
Bolters in the
returned,
right hand.
and
Then
they're
you'd be
willing to
doing
help.
something akin to
According
the
to the Makers,
Iron Warriors.
inside the stone
Yeah.
is a deity that will lead you to their location. The Bishop's ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the Church, but will be on alert.
That's a huge bit of flesh.
Yeah, have fun going through this. This is mildly a pain in the ass. And I mean more pain in the ass navigating than anything else.
Oh goody.
The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Gigamet said keep
Targets
playing Doom
identified.
Tita if you are my good boy.
Hordes.
I guess I'm your good boy.
Gigamet said good boy. Gigamet said holy FCK, Lois I'm coming.
God damn, this place is huge when you get on the ground. That's a huge bitch. I seem to have broken the game.
Oh?
I
You might
managed.
have one enemy you didn't kill.
Well, no, I triggered this area without going in this area. So now I'm stuck on the outside. Just
Oh.
just play with the people outside, I guess.
I'd say restart. That's just me.
Yeah, probably. I don't think I can glitch back in, Giga. Unless there's a switch to turn the door off and on again.
Gigamex said fuck it we ball, 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 fuck it we ball.
I don't think the TTS censorship works.
Yeah, I don't either.
It was a.
I need to look into that.
You are American 1776 said what do I do? Sam and Luna are hanging out, and having a good time, without footing. The Continuum is not going to be happy about this.
Where did they even interact with each other, American?
Discord.
Oh, really?
That's my best bet.
Well, I mean, but not in the House
see,
of Fate.
Here's the thing.
Or at least I didn't see it.
I mean, he probably has his own server. That's why.
Gigamex said fuck it we ball,
Hold
fuck it we ball, fuck it
everything's
we ball,
not
fuck it we
safe.
ball, fuck it we 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 ball.
Imagine the TTS thing. I was like, imagine the TTS thing, like even for voice chat, whenever you swear, it just disconnects the person. I've been gone so many times.
Honestly, it'd be pretty funny. It'd get old fast, but it'd be pretty fun.
God damn. Okay, I'm back. What the fuck? Alright, this is an F thing. Hey, I'm still here. Awesome. Fuck.
It's like the redeem we want to add, where it's just a redemption to ban yourself.
Oh, where the hell did you go? Don't die. That's good.
Listen, I'm allowed to, though. It's still June.
Yeah, yep, that's Gecko then. The Blighting Boy.
That makes a little more sense than the other big bastards when you're on the dragon.
That's also a Cacao Demon.
But they're so much
My
bigger.
understanding. Well, I think it's based off proportion. You're flying, so you therefore think everything around is smaller than it is. I love the invisible guys. They're so funny to accidentally kill.
Oh, that's great. They're not nearly as much of a problem as you would think they would be.
Oh no.
They might have the worst stealth in existence.
They've actually, they just have the same fucking, they just have the same health as the normal, whatever the...
They're just slightly shaded.
Technically the second, whatever the second demon is.
The pissant.
Yeah.
So the Ravager's maximum rate of fire is increased, but it takes longer to achieve. Or the Ravager takes less time to reach maximum fire rate, and the movement penalty is removed. That's hard.
Either or works. Personally, I take less time because you can tie that with the third.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, the third thing for it is I think it's once you're at max, you as more damage you get off from it.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you do get, yeah, okay, yeah, so it doesn't, I can try it out regardless.
Yeah. To buy one, you get two.
They really need to put some signs up that say buy one going free.
They
really need to put some signs up that say buy one going free. Further and further down the hole. When do we stop? Nobody knows.
Oh, hey, look, we stopped. Wow, that was a pretty shallow hole.
It was a very shallow
Just
hole.
like your mom. No.
Honestly, that does sound pretty mean. Your mom's a shallow hole.
What a demons from bosses. I mean, it's funnier than saying it's someone's small and very pie-shaped coffin.
True.
You are American 1776 said yo mama's so huge if she was a stick bug, she'd be a log bug.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
That
That's pretty solid, just like your mom.
your mama's so fat. She went to the. Can't think of anything stupid to say.
It's been so long since I've thought of Yo Mama jokes.
It's also the fact that I was going to try and go with one that just ties into Dragon Ball. I really couldn't think of one. Like, your mom is so alcoholic. When she heard beer, she thought it was some sort of alcohol.
That's honestly pretty solid.
Mom's so awful that when she went to Iran, they told her to get out for their own safety.
Your mama's so fat, her shirt has more X's than Taylor Swift.
Chikamek said yo mama's so fat the whole gang and fit inside her.
See, Yo Mama jokes never go out of style.
Your mom was so out of style.
See, Yo Mama jokes never go out of style. Didn't expect to find a pirate ship.
Your mom was so old. When Brotherhood of Steel found her, they thought she was a relic.
And what's up? How goes it?
God, in Star Wars. Your mom is so old. When the Jedi Council talks to her, they have to remember to revert the Jedi ways.
Turducken with Evaon that's bending her.
Jesus, American.
Also, is it funny to say that the guy who did the Your Mama stuff and still does Your Mama stuff, he's like 50.
That sounds right. It's crazy to hear that he still does it though.
No, I love it because there's some people are going like, dude, you're in your 50s.
A lethal bioweapon in 40 states.
Because guess what he started doing? Getting political.
Nah, no one ever does that.
No one ever gets political in this. No, they don't ever go. That's lucky funny.
Because you know what I always wanted to know? What the Yo Mama guy's politics are.
He's blue.
Okay, honestly, I'm kind of surprised by that though.
He's very blue.
Unlike Yo Mama.
He's so blue that when your mama saw him, she thought he was rotten thrown out.
No, but in general, like, it's always funny when you have, like, people like that start getting, like, political, because it's just, like, because of
Dude, you made this kind of content.
Yeah, because of what you're famous for, it just feels so, like, weird.
Because of some of it feels weird. Like, some content creators, when they get a little political, like, dude, you've made content for, like, you know, little kids and whatnot. Why are you like, I mean, like, genuine little kids.
Yeah.
6 to 10. Maybe not little, but you get what I mean. But it's like, why are you going so hard political on this?
It's very strange to me.
Yeah.
Because there's always some times where it's just like... It's like... You got
more damage than good.
Pretty much. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's the selfish thought.
Mom is so large she got deployed to Afghanistan as a barrier.
It's like...
Okay, that's good. I feel like I heard that one before, but that's a good one. But it's like, it's also like, it's probably the selfish thought too of like, why didn't you just leave it be? Like, why didn't you just stay quiet even if this is what you believe?
It's also like... Yeah. It's like... I'm not gonna say I'm definitely not gonna say like, oh, I side with Trump the whole moment, but it's like...
You are American 1776
Just
said
wait the 4 years, he's gonna be out, we'll be fine after that if we're not in another world war by then.
Yeah.
And if we are in a whole big world war, you know what's really easy to do? Kick the enemy's ass for America. I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
We have a giant defense budget for a reason. Why don't we use it?
Freaking more than X amount of countries combined.
No way. We're like the next, like, 10 to 13 countries in military power, roughly, combined. With money, that is.
My favorite meme of every time we're about to go to war with somebody or there's the threat of it looming is we're about to teach them why we don't have free healthcare.
But no, it's like, I find it funny, because so many people...
GMX said Yo Mom is so biologically threatening that she is banned from 7 countries because he presents sent many people
so many issues. Like, yeah?
You are American 1776 said they call Yo Mom is called the tooth fairy with how much mouth she do.
They call your mama's the tooth fairy with how much mouth she do.
I looked over and read it.
I heard it and I had to read it to like fully put it back together.
Well, that's what her mouth do. that implies so many more worse things.
Just a statement so wild that it completely derailed the conversation.
But no, like, it's funny. We had a march. We had a march in town. I want to say 3 weeks ago. People protesting the Trump election, Trump decisions, and just general. So
that was probably the No Kings thing, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because that was like going on everywhere.
Yeah.
And what's funny is the only issue that happened was one little car crash that happened because apparently someone fell into the street.
It's not even a good joke, but your mom was so fat she fell in the street. There's no joke there, it's just a statement.
Your mom was so poor when she tried to sell her belongings, no one would buy them. Surprise! Your mama's mama is the old one.
And obviously there's Old Faithful, your mama's so fat she has her own zip code.
Why do I have the Russian theme march playing?
Your phone was listening to you. It heard politics, so it's giving you political music technically.
Yes. Sayo.
You are American 1776 said they call yo mama Red Riding Hood the way she ride that red.
Okay, that was a pretty good one, American. The only change I think I might make is, they call your mama Red Riding Hood the way she be riding the hood.
Your mom was so hairy, you thought she was this fucking big bad wolf, and you got the lumberjack. I wasn't even trying to think of a good one, I was just trying to think of one that was in the same vein.
Gigamex said yo mama's so big she scales larger than multiverse.
Your mama's so big she is the multiverse.
Your mom is so famous, she doesn't even get water in it. She just looks at the water, and she's hydrated. Your mom is so vegan. That's it.
Solid enough. Straight to the point.
I will say, as what counts as a ex-vegetarian, I hate vegans.
Why?
They go, oh no, I'm a vegetarian. We go, no you're not, you're a vegan. You don't eat any form of animal product that isn't straight meat, obviously.
They prefer gay meat.
But no, like, they don't eat any form of meat, which is no shit, they're vegan. But
Gigamex said
they
yo
even
mama's so
say,
hairy when we got first in bed she looked
they even
like a
say,
dire
you know,
wolf.
having honey is animal abuse.
Yeah, that's weird.
No, it gets stupid. It's just, I'll wait for that message to end. What the fuck? But no, no, one of the other things is, the thing that my mom and I encountered is she was over lactose vegetarian, her choices I was raised as a. The vegan mindset is very attack and victim. Because you can't scare the person in,
you can't scare them into it with, oh, well, what about the animals and blah, 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 they didn't ask for this. Which, okay, sure. We won't play on that fall apart. Anything that we deal with didn't ask for it.
It always, that kind of stuff always, like, it honestly comes off the same way as, like, religion, though, and stuff, where it's just, like,
oh, hardcore.
When you try to, like, guilt me into it, it just makes me dislike it more.
You destroyed my toilet and replaced it with one made by ramen noodles. He replaced the whole entire goddamn shitter. Your American 1776 said yo mama so hairy her fishnet stockings act as hair nets.
Okay, that was a pretty good one too.
That's fucking nasty. But no, it's like, don't get me wrong. I understand where people go, oh, I don't eat meat for dietary or choice reasons. But don't. That's why everyone hates vegans as is. Look at the vegan teacher of all things. She's insufferable.
That's true. My thing is always just like, live how you want to live, and it's like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, like, why you gotta make other people feel bad about how they're living?
My thing is always just like, live how you want to live. As long as you're not. Oh, how could you, Matt? You ate steak this week? You murderer.
Not do it again. Ironically, I don't eat a lot of beef. I do eat a lot of chicken, though. I've committed chicken genocide.
You are American
Chicken
1776 said when you pack in so little heat she can suck on your meat and still be vegan.
But yeah, no, it's like, that's fucking awful, America.
I don't even have like a witty response or anything.
That was just mean.
Gigamex said I committed Connie's side. Kanye
But
plus
no, it's
genocide.
like, as I see it, overall, you eat what you want to eat, as long as it's not you're eating something.
Yeah.
That's cannibalism. That's an issue.
Listen, don't tell me how to live my life if I want to eat people. A little bit of cannibalism never hurt anybody except the person you're eating.
But no, it's like I just find it so funny. Because I've had not too many encounters with vegans. I'll say that much. But the few I have had, I've not liked because I'm sorry, I'm not judging on what I eat. I got French fries and chicken nuggets. I know chicken nuggets are heavily processed. I don't care.
They're barely chicken.
Delicious. They're barely animal product at that rate. There was meat slurry turned into a bite-sized piece.
Gigamex said if I did the Isho meat incident I wouldn't be in any drama since
Hell,
only a small pebble would
I'd
be
almost
there.
consider this child abuse in a way. I was forced to watch Meat Your Meat, if you know what that is.
I don't, but I am sure it is awful. I'm sure it's one of those meat, like how your meat is made videos.
Yeah. Like, does it in the worst light possible. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand why, but at the same time, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, once again, it's just one of those things, like, you don't, like, don't try and guilt trip me into changing.
Like, don't guilt trip into trying to change, or trying to force someone to change, but also, it's people's choices. I'm not coming at you going, hey, you should probably try this, because reasons of X, Y, and Z. What the hell happened to that guy?
Like, I think my main contention would just be, like, I'm still gonna eat meat, but, like, maybe if we could treat the animals a little better prior to that process.
Yeah.
Because, like, the chicken coops are pretty fucked up.
Oh yeah, like chicken coops are pretty fucked up. And like how it's processed is a kind of fucked up. What the fuck happened to that gun?
Jesus, American. You son of a bitch.
Oh god damn it, tough.
GMX said Uber Hooter I am a hop off CY and little. Why he digging in mid.
Alright, have a good one, Diego. I'm scared.
Giggity. No, it's funny, like Justin and I have also had the vegan talk for sec of just how stupid it can get.
Yeah.
What's funny is he said that if he ever ends up having that happen at a steakhouse, he is just going to open mouth chew the rib, the steak, or whatever it is, and go, yeah, you have a good point.
Okay, well, if you're harassing me about it at a steakhouse, like...
That's on you.
Not even a steakhouse.
Like,
Actually, if you're just harassing me while I'm eating a meal, like...
No.
But no, that'd be hilarious. Open mouth chewing would be the play.
And as I see it, it's like, it's one thing to do it in public. If someone's doing that stuff, like, you know, you don't appreciate, you can voice your concern.
The makers say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. We're marking it on your map.
Like I said, you can inform people, but like...
If they're doing it in public, and they're clearly misinformed, do it. But most people are not going to care.
Yeah. Like, you can inform people, but if you get... Like I said, if you just get too preachy or trying to, like, guilt trap me, like... And I feel like this goes for most people, it's just like... You're just gonna make me dislike your cause more.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, you, like, scold a kid, and their reactions after you scold them isn't necessarily, yes, I'm gonna change my ways. It's kind of like, fuck you.
Or, why are you talking with him?
There's also the counter side to that is there's plenty of kids who, because of their parents, get all preachy about it, and then they get off stuck.
Yeah.
I almost want to say, like, we should totally throw us a hell. Like, would you go vegan for like $10,000 for like a week? You can probably say no. You can't live without his chicken, or you can't live without his steak.
Yeah.
What do you think? 'Cause
like, I know it's doable, but with the diabetes, I don't even know where I'd start.
for the sugar side of it, or the other parts?
Both, just because of how, like, strict my meal plan is right now. I don't know where I would start to, like, swap it over to full vegan.
Well, beans are good as long as you get, not like, you know, beef beans.
Yeah.
Lentils is also a good location and source for stuff. Peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter's great.
Peanut butter is pretty big, unironically.
Peanut butter's great because of the protein. Doesn't spike you, just kind of slow rise.
When it comes to sugars, you can get dairy-free ice cream, or you can go for dairy-free ice cream. Because I'm also saying, I'll say, going with a ovo-lacto concept. Because you still have your cheeses, you can still do some or most dairy products. But if you're to do, like, swapping out specifically the protein is kind of the hard part, because it's either beans, it's peanut butter of some form.
Instead of grilled chicken, I'll just have beans.
Like, I'm not gonna say that, like, doing it is easy, because it's also...
Oh, it's definitely a lot of work.
Yeah. Personally, I think if one was to try and go at least ovo-lacto vegetarian, not necessarily full bore vegan, there's enough, not necessarily overlap, there's enough variety in stuff you can get that it will feel too samey.
Yeah.
After, like, let's say, like, 2 months. After that, however, depending on how you cook or how you do your meals, you might start hitting the samey point.
Honestly, as long as it's good, like it tastes good to me, I don't have a problem with samey. I don't know if it's from the diabetes or what, but like, I eat like the same breakfast and the same lunch every day. So it doesn't bother me. But it also comes with the insurance of like, I know how this is going to affect my blood sugar.
Yeah. Because, I mean, part of the whole blood sugar is, you know, just sugar. And the issues with vegetarian stuff and a lacto diet, you are going to have a slightly higher amount of sugars because you're going to be having a lot more processed foods.
Yeah. But
it's not, to my understanding, it's not too severe. You're just looking at maybe like an increase in 10. Like, not tenfold, but like just 10.
Yeah. Not too shabby. I mean, you kind of control it with a smaller portion.
Yeah. But also the upside is that there's plenty of snacks you can have that don't affect your blood sugar really at all whatsoever.
Baked sardines.
That's fish. That's
No, I know. I just don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind when I was trying to think of a nasty snack.
Alright. Now, fun question. Do I do 3 of the lion helms, or do I do 3 human faces?
That's hard. I'd almost want to say 2 in 1.
Well, I already got Flamer Boy with the lion helm. And I got the one that has a sword and shield has human head. The other 3 normal Terminators for the box don't have either helmet yet.
Yeah.
Either headpiece. Because you have a guy with a mask, you got hair or 3 bald guys, one with a optics on the eyepiece.
The big fucking crossbow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's such a fun weapon. Sadly, you can only get 3 shots.
That's why we can't have nice things.
I'd say like human faces, just differentiate it.
Yeah. I don't know, my mind just goes to helmets only because I feel like helmetless is almost like a of a higher rank.
We have no choice.
I don't know, my mind.
Let me also keep in mind
Helmetless is almost like
head versus helmet. Helmet means nameless. No helmet means
Yeah.
you have a name. And factually, if we're gonna do the Fate-born stuff, feasibly make moderators those with the helmets. Or without the helmets.
Plus, if you have a helmet, that means you're less likely to die. I mean, if you don't have a helmet, because that means you're a main character,
Yeah.
you're not a background character. You're not a red shirt.
You're not a red shirt. I pulled the one with the hair out.
Oh, this place is giving me I can't remember the dungeon's name now. Wrath of the Lich King.
Destiny?
No, from Lich King.
Oh yeah. Which one? Half the. You mean the one that's underneath where you have the elements of negativity or whatever the fuck it is, the 3-headed thingamabobber?
Not that one, although that's a good one, but no, I was thinking the one where you gotta fly the dragons to get to the different levels of it.
I haven't done that one.
It's awful, I hate it. Well, I guess it's more of a me problem that I hate it. No, it's not just a me problem. I never know where to fly. But then also, no one else ever knows where to fly, so then everyone just flies off and dies.
This is why you're supposed to stick with that tank!
I agree with that sentiment. Except for the fact that even the tanks don't know. Not on that hellhole of a dungeon.
Then I need. I just realized that, like, the Flamer Boy has a helmet. I can make another one that just has the helmet. That way it's. Oh shit!
It's where the magnets come in.
I don't like using magnets personally as much as it does. I like a one and done deal.
Even though I've used magnets on my last, I've only used it on one figure, but I agree. Either that or I just use shitty magnets because I don't like the flimsiness.
Yeah. I flipped out with probably one that came out.
I do think I'd like
By the
using
way-
magnets on the bigger stuff though, like tanks and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I get that. That's huge. That's where I'd see magnets done more handed.
Yeah.
I make decorated autocannon because fuck you. I know what I could do.
Give him Darth Vader broken helmet, or he's just got half a helmet.
Yeah, I have two of those. I have two of those in the squad. I have two just face masks, but not full helmet. Because one comes with the assault squad, or the Terminator squad, the other one comes with the chaplain, in case you want to give him the other one.
Yeah.
No, I just cut the other Croceus, the two-sided Croceus, not the four-side.
Yeah.
Had to wait for that to dry. Love Stepstone.
Whee!
Okay, that's
Oh, it's a prison for Cthulhu.
yeah. That's where all the groaning comes from.
I do not like how much his mouth just looks like fingers.
You know, you find that mildly unnerving.
The final safety switch is ahead. Ready for release of Titan-class entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
Damn, he's got some thick legs for being chained up for who knows how many thousands of years. He did not.
It's the cosmic energy making him dummy stick. Good thing is Sam didn't see this guy.
Oh, that's true. He'd be drawing him.
I've already seen drawings of this big guy, unironically.
Oh, of course.
I've seen both big guy male, big guy female.
Well, obviously, you gotta gender swap it. Damn, those legs are thick, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yo, but what that mouth do?
It eats you.
I mean, under the right circumstances, it could be fun. Under the right circumstances, it could be fun. Alright, but that's where we gotta end it.
Oh, shame.
I blame American.
Let me just adjust it. Actually, I was saying transfer sheet with this here. Whoop.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, honestly, that looks fitting, though, too. Like, it kind of feels right, you know?
Yeah. That's the hair one. Also, mildly important for holding that up. Kind of.
Ooh.
Yes.
But that is pretty sexy.
Yeah. Nothing special with him.
That is pretty sexy.
I love how you just look over and see my attempt at making this look professional.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Now...
Oh, he looks sick.
And granted, you know, these are just the general four. That would be yours.
I approve. He's freaking dead sexy.
Granted, he's also bald. Which you are not.
It comes for us all eventually.
You make yourself bald real quick.
Yeah.
But no, he's using the other helmet for the chaplain.
Yeah.
That because funny.
I see no.
There could be more.
I see no funny. That's just practical.
Yeah. So one on the front, and both are basically either hung or that one's a little harder to see.
Oh,
Or
he's hung.
placed on both the
He's hung.
This is the one that will shred. He'll do the kickflip on the enemy.
He's in charge of crowd control.
Also, I just love the gun.
Ominously pointed at you.
I know. At me directly, not even like... But yeah. So... The squad.
That's the dead sexy squad. That's a squad built to fuck.
But yeah, this will be my first set of models. I might add in this guy. Might add in the actual captain for it. For that delicious paint of Fateborn.
That paint of fate.
Big paint of Fate. Alright, camera goes off. But yeah. We need to still finalize the look for it.
Yes.
Because you and I have slightly different opinions of how that should look.
We need to
only one of us is correct.
We need to have a fashion show and find out who is.
Just vote it.
The most important vote that we ever have on the Discord server.
It's our swag going forward.
If you do not participate, you are banned from the Discord.
Collateral damage, that is all you are.
It's managed democracy. Alright, but I head out. Potato salad.
Pastrami.
So I was trying to leave Discord on a computer that I'm not on Discord with. Alright. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. I hope you had a good one. We'll be back tomorrow, maybe doing more Dune, maybe we'll do some Death Stranding, who knows, the world's wild like that. I don't know if I should keep doing the schedule or not, because it feels like it gets in the way sometimes and we don't end up following it, so maybe we just freeball it from now on. I don't know. Anyway, words, things, stuff. Hope you guys had a good one. Hope to see you at the next one.